Good morning, everyone. So this week I wanted to focus on baby's fussiness, especially at night. He used to be able to sleep 6 to 8 hours straight at night. Now it's looking like 2 or 3. So why is this happening? I'm sure there are many reasons for this, but I wanted to focus on a few. Mainly sleep regression, growing pains, teething, and congestion. We think these affect our baby the most. So another less frequent reason for baby being fussy is vaccinations, and that's where we're headed right now. So in case you're wondering, the immunizations were diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, polio, hemophilus influenzae, type B, hepatitis B, pneumococcal conjugate, and rotavirus. Did you get all that? So back to our main reasons for fussiness. Sleep regression. It's a little bit more complex. From the information I gathered, at 4 months, babies adapt a more adult style of sleep. They go through shorter sleep cycles where their deep sleep is shorter and their light sleep is longer. This means that they have more chances to wake up at night. This may be a good time for us to start sleep training, but we haven't tried it out yet. We haven't got there, so I can't really speak too much about it. We also think baby is going through growth spurts. Well, we actually thought it was growing pains, but from what I've gathered, growth spurts aren't supposed to harm the baby or cause pain. So from our observations, we think that he's actually waking up crying due to hunger. So we went to a street food festival today, but honestly it was kind of disappointing. So we'll just spend the day downtown, maybe a couple hours. So instead of reviewing the food trucks, I'm going to continue on with the reasons for baby's fussiness. I couldn't finish the segment yesterday because it was way too icy over there and it was getting dark, a little bit dangerous. There is a story that happened last night, but that's for another time. Teething. That's a really fun topic for me, not because I enjoy seeing baby in pain, but because baby is really cute when he's using his teething toys. Even at 4 months we think he's teething, but after a visit from the doctor, it's not so likely. The doctor said that even though he's showing signs of teething, that would be excessive drooling or chewing on toys and fingers, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's properly teething. And then finally, there's congestion. Baby gets congested at night quite often. My wife still stands by the Nose Frida product that she's been using, along with a couple of saline drops just to loosen up the mucus. So we were just walking around and we saw this. Decided to check it out. After a disappointing food venture yesterday, we decided to check out Poke today. Let's check out the weather. It's not really Poke weather, but we're determined to have some. Well, that was surprisingly good. So we're home now and out of the rain, but there's one more thing I have to take care of. That's better. So we're all the way in Maple Ridge to do one thing. Change a name. Not mine, my wife's. To give you a little bit more context, we've been married for over 2 years. To be fair, it does cost a lot and we don't come to Maple Ridge very often. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me if she changes her name or not, but she wanted to hyphenate. So that's a whole process and it costs a little bit of money. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi.